Hey everyone, Percy Woods here. Today on the Social English Podcast, I am going to fix the English from a Japanese university student that has a writing assignment. So please listen closely as I fix the English today so you can learn how to. Let's start off the show.
今日は英語修理店のエピソードです。英語を勉強している日本人が英語の間違いを正してくれないかと尋ねました。これを実際の会話英語で行ってみます。
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Social English Podcast. Like I said before, today is an English repair shop episode. This episode is for students or Japanese people interested in English that are intermediate to advanced level. In today's show, I'm going to be fixing the English writing assignment from a Japanese university student studying English. So, let's first talk about the format. In the first part, I will give you the wrong English from the Japanese student that asked me to fix their English. In the second part, I will give you the correct English version, and it will be at a slow speed. In the third part, I will give you some hints or some tips and my advice on how to fix this kind of passage with these mistakes. And in the last part, I will say the corrected social English version in a normal American English natural speed with the natural accent. Okay? So that is what we're going to do for today's episode. So let's start. The Japanese university student has a writing assignment. They are on the intermediate English level, and they are at a university. In the writing assignment, they need to talk about a particular piece of music from a musician or composer they like. Please listen. Kite kudasai. Here is part 1. I chose this one because I studied the Baroque music and I like this piece that has a catchy tone but retains elegance. Moreover, I watched the Japanese TV show who takes about opera, and it was interesting for me. Okay, one more time. Please listen. Kite kudasai. I chose this one because I studied the Baroque music and I like this piece that has a catchy tone but retains elegance. Moreover, I watched the Japanese TV show who takes about opera, and it was interesting for me. Okay, so there you have it. That is the Japanese university students' incorrect, wrong English passage. Please remember, it is okay to be wrong and to make mistakes in English, especially while learning. So you should not be scared or worried. Everyone makes mistakes. What you want to do is get 1% better, just a little bit, all the time. Then, the next year, you will be surprised how good your English is. My question to you, the listener, what did you hear? Did you hear anything that you would change? How would you change the incorrect English? Okay, please listen as I will give you the corrected social English version. Kite kudasai. I chose this piece because I studied Baroque music. I think this piece has a catchy tone, but still sounds elegant. Another reason is because this piece was featured in a Japanese TV show about opera music. Okay, one more time. I chose this piece because I studied Baroque music. I think this piece has a catchy tone, but still sounds elegant. Another reason is because this piece was featured in a Japanese TV show about opera music. Okay, so that's it. That's how I would correct this with not only conversational eikaiwa English, but a little bit more what I call social English, which is a little more social and emotional and exciting to generate more conversation. Here are my tips. This is my advice. The first sentence is too long and should be broken up. When I say broken up, the phrase broken up, I mean should be separated into parts. This way, the listener can understand the information the speaker is saying much better. So let's review that. I chose this one because I studied the Baroque music and I like this piece that has a catchy tone but retains elegance. Here is that broken up. I chose this piece because I studied Baroque music. I think this piece has a catchy tone but still sounds elegant. Do you see? That is a much better sounding and clearer expression of English. Now, this entire passage from the Japanese learner of English, the Japanese university student, it's not bad. It's actually pretty good, almost okay. There are just a few differences that you can hear when I say the passage in corrected, clear social English. So, let's move on to the last part. I will once again say the corrected social English version, and I will say this in natural English speed. This way, you can train your ears. You can practice with your ears, listening. So this is listening practice for not just English, but natural speed social English. Okay? Please listen. 聞いてください. I chose this piece because I studied Baroque music. I think this piece has a catchy tone, but it still sounds elegant. Another reason is because this piece was featured in a Japanese TV show about opera music. Once again, I chose this piece because I studied Baroque music. I think this piece has a catchy tone, but still sounds elegant. Another reason is because this piece was featured in a Japanese TV show about music.
このショーを気に入っていただけたら、5つ星のレビューをぜひお願いします。コメントは英語か日本語でお書きいただければ喜んで読ませていただきます。realsocialenglish.com にアクセスしてぜひ無料でダウンロードしてください。ほとんどの日本人の英語を勉強している人がやってしまいがちな7つの間違いとその正しい言い方。また、毎日英語を上達させるのに役立つ資料もたくさんあります。Apple Podcast、Google Podcast、Stitcher、そして今はパンドラでもポッドキャストを購読いただけます。支援者になっていただけませんか？私たちがこのショーを作るための支援として$5の寄付をお願いできませんか？今後のエピソードで感謝の気持ちをお伝えします。また、そこでしか利用できない新しいコンテンツも入手できます。patreon.com/socialenglish からご参加ください。ソーシャルメディアで私たちのポッドキャストを友達にシェアしたり、Twitter、Facebook、Instagram のフォローをお願いします。
Hey everyone, Percy here once again. I wanted to tell you that I really enjoy doing the Social English podcast for you guys. I really do. And if you guys have a question, please ask me. Remember, I made this podcast for you. This is your podcast. I am here to serve you, to help you get better at English. One of the best ways to do that is to ask me questions that you need help with your English. I can help you out with those questions here on the podcast so that you can understand and you can also share it with your friends. That way, all of the listeners, just like you, can learn as well. So, please share this podcast with 5 of your friends and to contact me. I'd love to hear from you. Please contact me on Twitter, on Instagram, or Facebook, or even email. You can email me at Percy, P-E-R-C-Y, at realsocialenglish, REALSOCIAL ALENGLISH.com. Yes, it's a lot of words, a lot of letters to spell, but I want you to visit us and definitely check us out there. So, a great place would be to hit the start here or just join our email by downloading our free guide for the 7 problems most Japanese people have with English and how to fix them. That can be found at the website. Anyway, I will see you next time. It was great talking to you, and I love to hear from you, and I can't wait to see you in the next episode. Peace and love.
今日は楽しい時間をありがとうございました。ぜひ私たちのウェブサイト realsocialenglish.com を訪問して日本語訳と役立つ情報を手に入れてください。また次回お会いしましょう。バイバイ。See you next time. Bye bye.